Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. It's been a while since I posted a video, but we've been kind of busy around here finishing up the Cessna 182, and we had the Draco that we did a couple modifications on with air intake, the PR Bush tires, and we also did the fiberglass cloth on the dashboard so that you don't get that bubbling effect. Also brought back out of the storage was the E-flite Cessna 150, which I got all tuned up and cleaned up, which my grandson is going to be learning to fly on. Of course, skip number 2 has been flying good because skip number 1 I burned the ESC up in because I had a 3-bladed prop on it that made it sound like a freaking jet, and it used to go fast, but the magnets in it let loose and the motor locked up, and of course the motor caught on fire and all that stuff. But the plane did not crash, did not burn up. Got a little charring on the inside of the cowling, but it is just needs a motor and an ESC put in it. So I brought out skip number 2 to fly. Old Faithful here had to come down because people kept asking me, how does this compare to this monster here? It's a HSD F86 Sabre that I got. Of course, you know, it's under construction because I'm doing modifications. And one of the modifications I'm doing is they have these lights in here. They're just in foam, glued in, and they point straight down. The real plane, these lights actually pop out and turn 90 degrees to face forward, this way, not straight up and down. They face this way. So I am in the process of trying to rig this up and have this right. And this outer ring is basically holds the light so it doesn't go back in the hole. And then it pops out. And I already have an electrical cable. The light was already wired up, so it's easy peasy to do because I don't have to do that. Just cut the wire right here is where I cut it, going in the retract, and then I'll just extend it a little bit because I need a little bit more wiring to turn this corner. Alrighty, the other thing that I always work on is opening up vents that actually serve a purpose. And if you look, well, you can't see it now because I took the fan unit out, but I opened this all the way up to the fan unit, so these vents will actually work. They'll get sanded and then they'll get painted. I mean, sure, we got this big monster here, but I am working my way to try to figure out how to get rid of that, because that probably will have to go for me, not you, me. I'm just letting you see the stuff that I'm working on. Okay. And there's that 120 millimeter fan unit that comes out of this thing. And I'm telling you, that thing has got some really strong magnets on it, man. I'm telling you, this thing has got some really strong magnets. Wow. But from the videos, the last guy posted, he said he was getting like 126 miles an hour out of it, straight and level. So it's okay. Also on the wing tanks were incorrect. They were actually, the wing tanks were going straight across like this, the fins. I had to make them at a 30-degree angle. That's how the real one is, and that's because the flap comes down and the aileron comes down, and that clears it. So that was pretty easy, but I'm just, it's in a rough stage, just shaped up and glued up. I'll have to go back and do some sanding. So what we do around here is we do a bunch of real quick modifications. All the detail fine-tuning stuff will have to be later. I don't have time for that. Nothing fancy in there. It does come with gear doors, which is cool, and they do sequence, which is even better. When the gear is down, the doors close. Sweet. I like it. Okay, we got to do a cockpit for it, and Ooh, that's about it, guys. I'll keep you informed as I move along. So, this is Jetman, and I'm back in the shop.